Simpson Bell Garçon. Yo. Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I go by the name of Berto.
It's your boy Beast on the beat.
I'm the rational voice.
Whatever. But anyway, yesterday, I don't know if you guys seen the Kobe Bryant memorial service. I thought it was a great service. But today's topic we're going to be talking about, because one thing I did notice, and what we're going to be talking about, is should Kobe Bryant parents have been acknowledged at the service? What do you guys think?
I mean, of course, it should be acknowledged. You feel me? The only person that really said anything about them or even looked at them was Shaq. Everyone else was just like, it was like, you feel me? That elephant in the room that everybody was ignoring. You had everybody talking about the life and times of Kobe Bryant, but there was no mention of his parents, except for Shaq. Shaq's the only one that showed love, you feel me?
And I noticed too, because I seen a lot of clips with different angles, even like on what's that, Snapchat. I didn't even realize that Shaq was sitting next to his parents, and when you see Shaq like about to go up to the stage, there was some kids that he dapped up. I didn't realize that was Kobe's nephews. So that was kind of cool that Shaq was the only one that actually acknowledged, Kobe's parents. Especially, look, whatever differences they had back in the days.
That shouldn't even matter at this point, bro. Because the man, Kobe's gone, you feel me? So what really matters is the legacy that he's left behind and the people who really matter to him. And I know for a fact, his parents mattered to him.
I mean, but I was going to say, whatever differences they had it back in the day, look, Vanessa lost his wife. I mean, Vanessa, Kobe's wife, lost a child and her husband. But Kobe parents lost a child and lost a grandchild. And I know, and I'm not blaming it on Vanessa or anything like that. It would be crazy for me to do.
For the people who don't know, you gotta explain it to them. You gotta explain how they fell out and stuff like that.
Well, so what happened was when Kobe parents, just to cut out the bullshit, Kobe parents pretty much wanted Kobe to marry did not want Kobe to marry Vanessa. They wanted Kobe to marry a black woman. And that's kind of how the whole thing pretty much started.
That's how it started, you feel me? They didn't even attend Kobe's wedding. And there was real high about him marrying Vanessa without a prenup.
Yeah, that was the issue. I guess parents, they're going to have the best interest of the, child.
But I think they got past that when
when the baby was born, right? The first one?
The first one.
Natalia. They were still cool after that, you feel me? But, they was beefing after he married Vanessa. But, they were still cordial with each other. They were still messing with each other. Like, he was still funding them and all that. Still taking care of his parents.
I mean, the last thing I remember, because I know something happened where he basically cut off his plans completely. Then I want to say it was 2008 or 9. His parents end up selling his.
I think that was like 2014 or 15.
Yeah, it was 2014, 15. Because this is it wasn't too far from Kobe before Kobe retired. I know because his parents was on the news because they say he was suing. People thought he was suing his parents, but he wasn't suing his parents. He was suing the company that his parents sold his high school jerseys and his first Lakers championship ring to. So he ended up cutting his parents off. And I remember at that time Kobe said something like he felt like he enabled his parents because he kept giving them money.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not saying that's why they fell off. I just know at that time, because I know it was brought to me that he didn't want Kobe to marry Vanessa without a prenup. Then he wanted Kobe to marry a black woman. So that's what I can remember off that time. What you guys think?
It was like an accumulation of stuff that led to them not fucking with each other. You feel me? Because I read somewhere it was like Kobe they fell out when Kobe was 22 years old. So it's been a minute, you feel me, since they stopped messing with each other.
Yeah, because from what I can remember, the first championship, I know 100%. I'm not sure about the second one. Yeah, if you said it fell out 22, maybe 23. So they wasn't around for the first two championships. I could remember that. So maybe that's when that happened. But I mean, do you guys feel? I mean, I don't know. Do you guys feel? Just another question off topic. Is it ever too much? Can you ever do too much for your parents?
No, you can never do too much to your parents. They gave you life, but at the same time, but can your parents ask too much of you and overstep their roles? Like for example, how all that stuff accumulated to Kobe not messing with his parents. Let's go to the beginning. They didn't want Kobe to marry Vanessa, right? You might not like it, however, you have to accept it because that's the man's wife. He said he's going to marry her. Okay, you might not like it. You could voice that concern, right? But once Kobe shuts that shit down and he's like, yo, I'm going to marry her regardless, then you have to accept the shit.
Yeah, but they're old school parents.
I
Like,
don't want to hear none of that old school stuff. What you mean old school? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You have to accept your child.
We're talking about sometimes.
they're old school parents, man. Like, you know, every culture, like a lot of cultures, basically, they want someone to marry inside their culture.
Yeah.
So they're old school parents. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all parents, like when you say, okay, if you're a black man, they're like, okay, you're gonna go marry. You like, hey, I got a white girlfriend. I want to marry a white girlfriend.
Oh, they're gonna go crazy.
I'm pretty sure like most of y'all parents, even y'all not gonna want to say it, but most of y'all parents gonna be like, what the? No, I don't want you to marry this. I don't want you to marry that.
At least in the Haitian culture.
I mean, I'm Haitian,
No,
so
it's in a lot of cultures though.
the Haitians like they don't really want you to marry outside their race.
Yeah.
Like even like eventually like my parents basically eventually gave up on that and was like, okay. And by the way, I'm with a black woman, so that doesn't count towards me. But that's another talk for another day. But my parents obviously they kind of gave in to that. I'm pretty sure like before. I mean, I remember before there was some issues with my other siblings, and I remember, okay, the conversation came up. So I mean, it's an old school way, but I do agree. Like, if that was continued the issue, I feel like his parents should have moved on past that.
Yeah, they should have moved on past it. Cause peep this, right? You ain't like her because
First off, brother just said that he has a black woman, the missus.
Well, the only female I ever dated are black.
Well, I just want to ask another question before that. Now, Vanessa's not going to be the only one to set that event up. I think like the Lakers made it about like Kobe's career. You know what I'm saying? Because they brought in women's basketball. Diana Taurasi, of course, should have been there, but the chick from Oregon that was there, like. Everybody, it's like they made it about Kobe's career and not about Kobe's life. You know what I'm saying?
And Michael Jordan was there.
Yeah, which was instrumental to his career.
But at the same time, you feel me? Kobe wouldn't even have a career if it wasn't for his dad.
Right.
Because this man, Kobe started playing basketball because his dad.
He even
was a
said that
athlete.
if you look at his early interview, he's like, I started playing basketball with my dad. My dad helped me out and stuff.
But he said he gets his competitive nature from his mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like his parents were definitely instrumental to what he became, you know what I'm saying? I think that was fucked up that the Lakers organization didn't acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not mad at Vanessa for not really acknowledging.
I mean, I know they had a private funeral, so she probably. I mean, it was a private funeral with the family. This was the memorial. I don't know if I can blame the Lakers, because here's the thing. I've been to a funeral. The first person you acknowledge is like, okay, if they're married, obviously you go to the wife. Mm-hmm. Then the second is like you go to the parents. That to me, that's just common sense. I feel like they did that intentionally. Like a guy like Michael Jordan, like I feel like think about it. Shaq was the only one that said something. Like their parents agreed with him. Like a guy like Michael Jordan, he's old enough. He could have been like, he kept saying Vanessa, but Michael Jordan, you played against Joe because people forgot Kobe's dad was in the NBA.
Right.
Like Michael Jordan, like that's like his generation. I think he's a little.
He's older. I think he's around. So he's around Magic Johnson.
Yeah, it's Magic Johnson. My bad.
Kobe dad, Magic Johnson era.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's Magic Johnson era. But everybody knows Kobe dad, Jelly Bean, and this to the NBA is a family and this and that. The first thing Michael Jordan said after, the second thing Michael Jordan said after he acknowledged Kobe and the kids, you could have said like to the family, to the parents. But I'm assuming the reason why, in my opinion, the reason why I feel like Michael Jordan ain't saying nothing, because everybody know Kobe.
Oh yeah, he had a phenomenal experience. Yeah, he didn't say nothing. He probably didn't say nothing because everybody in the world knew that Kobe had a falling out with his parents and shit.
No, I think I was gonna say the reason why because everybody know like Kobe parents didn't want him to marry a white woman, and who Michael Jordan was married to, a white woman. Like he probably was like, I mean that's just my. But the other white people, I'm not.
I mean, I don't think it's like that.
They wasn't gonna say anything.
I don't think it's like that.
But I just want to shout out to Shaq just for being 100% real. And I was watching I think an interview, and he was like, yeah, you know, and shout out to Stephen A. Smith, because I was watching those two. They basically were saying, you know, Kobe parents are grieving too. Like Stephen A. Smith even said, he said they should have at least said something about Kobe's parents, but he said that. Shout out to Shaq for saying that. And I want to just give a kudos to Shaq for just saying that, because like, you know, they hurting, and even whatever relationship you have with your parents, at the end of the day, they're still your parents, man. And I mean, look, a lot of us, we have issues with our parents. We might not have a perfect relationship, but at the end of the day, I'm just built a certain way. I'm built to just always respect my parents anyway, and just.
So let me ask you this: do you think it's Vanessa's duty to have that interaction with Kobe's parents now?
Nah.
I mean, I'll probably think this. I feel like it's Kobe parents is just because since they're older, just to like, hey, even though you guys didn't agree on the marriage, they did spend about 20 years together. They had like 4 kids, so obviously he found somebody that he truly loved and that truly loved him back. And look, when people die, like I feel like when someone died, just let the beef go, let everything go. Like when somebody died, like it's kind of crazy because like.
You gotta understand though, they did start. There's beef between Kobe's parents and Vanessa still though. You feel me? Because they ain't want her to marry Kobe, bro.
I mean, I understand, but I'm just saying Kobe died, so just let everything go.
That's one thing.
The parents should just like, okay, hey, even like, I feel like parents should take the first step. Just hey, let me take my step and just like try to make it right. And if it don't go through, okay, at least you know, in deep down in your heart, you tried. You know what I'm saying? And if she want to accept it, I mean, but from what I hear, I know Kobe and Kobe's wife, Vanessa, and Kobe's sisters are cool. It's just the parents, they don't get along or something.
But it's like, I don't know. It depends. Like, the grandparents are in the grandkids' life, so it's like, that's a hard topic because if they wasn't, it's like, do you start now?
Yeah, man, never too late to start.
It's never too late to start now. Because I'm pretty sure Kobe parents was like damn. Like, I was arguing with my son for this, and I didn't even get a chance to like apologize. Cause you know how like, especially old school dudes, like you know how it is. Like if I have an issue with my pop, it's like he not gonna want to apologize. He wanna. That's just the old school mentality. Like that's just the way they are.
Yeah, but if it's 20 plus years where you guys didn't build a relationship, now that I died, like who you really?
But my fault.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't feel like it was a relationship that couldn't be like. Rebuilt, cause it's not like okay, something like how would I say it? It's not like they did something like Kobe parents did something really bad to Kobe, or Kobe did something really bad to his parents. It was just okay. They had different opinions. They were like okay, they wanted him to marry a different woman, but you gotta understand like if you look at Kobe's like previous interview, he speak highly of his parents. He speak highly of them. He's like I wouldn't be the man I am today without them.
Hey, but let's talk about that real quick. I'm talking about like in general though, when the relationship between parents and their sons and daughters like fall apart, whose job is it like? Who should be the one to reconcile that relationship? I'm talking about like sons and daughters are like grown. You feel me? The parents are old and then the children are grown.
I think it depends. Like who's. Like on this, like,
but you have people though, bro. Each side feels like the other is wrong. Yeah.
Each side feel like they're right.
And to Kobe's defense, like besides the, you know what I'm saying, the case situation, he really, and I mean privately, we don't know what him and Vanessa been through, but through publicly, they haven't been through anything. It's been a great marriage.
Like she's still bound to her man.
It was a great marriage.
But that's why I say it depends. Like, but in this situation, it's like
she's still bound.
Huh?
Kobe about to lose 150 M's. You remember that song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they was going through a divorce, so you feel me?
She did file for divorce, but Kobe kind of convinced. But
I mean, what marriage you know that don't have problems?
Every marriage don't have an issue. Then
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the fact that they had like 4 kids, they were together for 20 years, like.
That's commendable.
Many people like even I'm not even gonna like. So first of all, when you're a celebrity, you're not gonna be. Most celebrities ain't married that long. First of all, and number 2, like even the average like person, they're not married for that long. So in the average person probably they probably went through more BS than the average person. But it's still like she could have left and she's still there. So that's why I said that when you asked that question, I was like, it depends. But in this case, I have to say the parents gotta apologize or just put like have take the first shot, because at the end of the day, hate it or love it, she stood by the man, and they have 4 kids. So the parents got to be a bigger person.
I mean, I'm not lying, but I think both sides should make a reach. You feel me? To reconcile the relationship. I don't think it matters who it was wrong or right. It just the relationship comes first. You feel me? Somebody just needs to kiss and make up.
All right, man. Well, that was just our little 2 cents about this conversation. Please let us know what you guys think. You can leave a comment on the bottom, and do me a favor and click subscribe on the bottom.
Hey, this is just a disclaimer too. We're like, you feel me? Our opinions it's just opinions. You feel me? This is from the outside looking in. You feel me? So anything we know about like their relationship or some shit either came from like Kobe or like from the internet through like interviews.
Stuff we see on like online and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not our facts. It's just our opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But like I said, just appreciate you guys listening to us. Bizzo Podcast, every social media platform. And holla at your boys, man.
Kobe about to lose 150 M's.
Well,